It says there's an Yggdrasil rift. It must be like underneath the ice, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. It's got to be beneath the ice somehow. Have I ever played Red Dead 2? I've played Red Dead 2 twice. Played it twice. I like Red Dead 2. Good game. The beginning, like 2 or 3 hours of Red Dead 2 suck.
Okay. Ready when you are.
And the last like 3 or 4 hours also suck. Have we been over here? Oh yeah, this is a raider hideout here. Man, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go here in Midgard. It says there's a berserker thing here too. I don't know how to get to the berserker either, or where it even is. Up on the bridge. Oh, okay, there's something I can break here with the spear. Oh. That's it? Fuck. Oh, this was one of the this is one of the fucking exploding dickhead enemies that never fucks off. I remember those guys. Okay. Oh, so we gotta go down there and then throw over here. Got you. Was this the game I was most excited about after Elden Ring? Yeah, I was extremely excited about this game. And I would say that it's mostly been a really, really fun time. I've had a really good time with this. I've definitely had some moments of frustration, and I do think this game is a letdown compared to the previous game, but it's still like,
make it so.
It's still really good. It's still a really good game. Teddy B, thank you for the 28 months. Thank you, Teddy B. Like a lot of stuff I don't really need. But sure, we'll do it. Who's the most recent boss? I've been fighting the berserkers is what I've been doing. So somebody said back at the lightning strike or something. Let me go check out the lightning strike. It's not about
of giants fighting at Ragnarok was just part of Gro's lot. There aren't enough giants around. And the ones that are, they're not really fighters, are they?
Yes, giants were never warlike. They were artisans, seers, philosophers, builders, but very few were warriors. Starkather the mighty, notably, and of course, Faye the just.
And Surtur, right? All those stories about honing his sword and training for Ragnarok, it was literally the last thing he wanted.
Okay, saw an Odin's Raven. We only have one more Odin's Raven. We only have one more fucking Odin's Raven. Are you gonna try to 100% this? I mean, I'm trying. You didn't check the lightning in Vanheim, bro. I'm going as fast. I'm doing stuff as fast as I can. You're acting like, oh man, Barb, if only you just done a little bit more, bro. I don't find somebody else who has gone as hard as I have on this game since it came out. I fucking dare you. I don't see if there's a way to reach it. Maybe you reach it from, oh, you know what? You got to get in the Tears Temple. Okay, we got to go up and then down this way. There's also an Yggdrasil Rift and another Yggdrasil Rift, but I don't know how to reach that though. Don't know how to reach that. Oh, that's got to be a Berserker thing, right? That's definitely got to be there. All right, let's go up. I'm gonna go up here for just a moment. I'm kind of scared this is gonna activate the quest though.
All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping we'd see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Gro's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Can I restart checkpoint? I didn't want to go up there. No, I was trying to find a way to the lightning. I may be stuck into doing main stuff right now.
Wow, the Valkyries look different.
God damn
Welcome
it.
back. Hildesfini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted.
I
Thanks to
can't
no
load an
small amount
earlier
of Vanir
save.
Magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air. And with Hell's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all?
Damn it.
Secret. It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself on
This is the Valkyrie boss from God of War 4.
My queen, the shield maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it?
Can I go do some side stuff,
Here we
Freya?
are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I was
do.
just trying to get to the frozen lightning.
Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
Damn it. You can't get out, yeah. Damn it. Get some rest. Okay, we're kind of locked in.
Hildy, come join us. Have a seat.
Okie dokie. Hey, let me go. Why don't we change the title?
May I have a moment with Mimir?
There we go. We're in go mode.
I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step.
What is she gonna do with that head?
Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories, Mimir.
I can never argue with you.
Two of his 13 weapons. Maybe you're getting more action than Kratos these days. I mean, back in the day, Kratos literally had a pile of women in one of the PSP games. It was like a bed of like 40 women.
Can I sleep here tonight?
must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
I killed Zeus and bathed in his blood.
Fall asleep. Promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
Great story, Dad.
Faye's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
We found out she fought Thor and basically kicked Thor's ass.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things.
Make it so.
I am glad to have you prepare with me.
Flying Swan, thanks for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Is that the tree we chopped down at the beginning of the previous game?
You are quiet?
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
Swipe touchpad right. Shut the fuck up, game. The ancient Greeks burned their dead, didn't they? I thought they did. Maybe they didn't.
In my land,
Oh.
we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort.
Right, the coins on the eyes to pay the ferrymen, right? Or not all the time. Well, there were burials for sure. Thought that was reserved for like kings and stuff too. I mean, I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know here. I thought that they were
You once
burned.
tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
A lot of references to God of War 2 in this game. Conversation minigame failed.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me. Whenever that day comes. For you. And for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. Faye, you feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it.
This game is cringe.
When the pyre is spent.
You find this cringy? I don't find this cringy.
Gathered my ashes. Spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
It is kind of cringe. I don't think you know what cringe means. I don't think you've ever been this close to a woman. Can I be real with you?
Make it so.
Wheatspin, thank you for the 7 months. That's literally it.
Make it so.
Firebrand, thank you for the 58 months. Wheatspin, next to the resub. Thank you very much. It's Odin. That would actually be pretty funny.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Yeah, the blades just hang from his back. They just do what he says.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Magnets.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters. Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
There's 4 of us. Is this the army? I mean, usually... Oh, wait. Wait. Can I go do side stuff now? Side stuff? No, I can't do side stuff, can I? Oh, maybe I can? Oh, bye.
Thor did this?
We both did.
Mother's axe and Thor's hammer. Just like in Vanaheim.
Oh, it's just like stuff. Dust of Realms. Aw. That it? Okay, I guess that's it. Lake of 9. Legendary chest, Odin's ravens. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to come back. I don't think we can leave. I think we're just gonna have to stick with everything for now until later. Sanctuary Sunset, there's something over there. I don't think I can leave. All right. That quest at Lake of Night. Yeah, I'm not sure where to the temple. All right, bye guys. Can I go back down the lift? Nah, let's just stick with it. Let's just stick with it. What was the thing with the ingredients you were gathering? Some side quest or other.
Hey, General Kratos, I got something you're gonna want before you go to war.
Yeah, I can't. Nothing I can upgrade. If I only had one more glowing ember, we'd be fine. Okay, I think we're good.
What was I thinking? Of course you got your armor all set. Just go win. That's all that matters.
All right. We haven't been in here since the first game, right? So, Commander Doyle?
General. Sir?
General?
General Kenobi.
Sir.
Hey, bud. General.
I fucking hate Freyr. Freyr is the C student of all the characters here. Hey man, I'm just kind of along for the ride here, brah. Yeah, I really don't care for his character at all. He represents chat.
I came to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough, no matter the cost. This ends today.
If going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin burns too, that's where I'll be.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy's gonna do a lot in the battle coming up. I'm sure he's gonna have I'm sure he's gonna do a whole lot.
For Brok.
Now come back for God of War 6. See you in the next game.
Ready yourselves.
The Muspelheim Tower has fallen.
And if Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
we gotta stop those war machines.
I see Black Panther and Captain America.
Not an ideal start.
Wait.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
Ingrid!
Well, we got work to do.
Wait, that was his sword?
Atreus. Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
This way!
Fight to reach the war machines.
Watch out! Keep moving!
Niflheim Tower's not looking so good.
There's still time. We have to... No!
Right?
Angraboda! I knew you'd show up!
Tempest leader!
Incoming!
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machine.
We should head for the flaw behind the Asgard tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Priest's Flaw! You said only Surtur knew how to use it.
Let's say I was wrong.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Another pass!
Oh, shit.
Yelpa! Watch that tail!
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying bad guy, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing. Nasty hit. You were right, brother.
All right. Oh, not this way? Fire Giant, best general. The general says, we're desperate.
Oh. Was that?
It was. Odin's new Valkyrie queen is Gná.
I would think so.
Then we must hurry.
He's coming behind you, brother.
Ow, son of a bitch. All right. Thor nerds easy to rile up. What's that? Sparta literally ceased to exist under this general. That's a really good point. I mean, you can be good at killing and be a bad general, right? Good soldier, bad general. Definitely a real thing.
Yelfa!
Behind you, brother!
Yelfa!
We have Freya now instead of Boy. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe play as Atreus one more time. It would not surprise me. Genre shifting to a strategy game? Oh, there's no way they would have done that. Okay.
This way!
I ran too fast, missing boy and girlfriend plot. Yeah, it said something about, I guess Anger Boda is here or whatever.
Jormungandr! A welcome sight, but he didn't follow us from Midgard. Curious. He'll keep Thor busy at least.
We haven't seen him all fucking game.
They sound eager. Good.
We've seen him all game.
Yelfa!
Did you just let me fall? Like, you know, if you just stop attacking, I'll just fall and die, right?
No!
Hang on. You have a giant wolf and a giant snake. Where are they? Sure. Ooh. Oh, wow. My wife sent me videos. My wife's at a medieval festival.
Damn it!
Keep moving!
At least that army is already dead.
We're getting nowhere! The Einherjar return from Valhalla as quickly as we kill them!
Is she jousting? Would you rather be here with us?
Reinforcements.
We are running out of armies.
Looks like the giants made it after all.
Snake looks different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla. My sisters and I must sever it.
Go.
Still no sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down. We have to trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for this Svartalfheim tower.
Okay.
What's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
Careful, brother. You're covered in my spot. Brother, get ready. Left side, brother.
Ah, what the fuck? Bootleg Heimdall. Heimdall 3, Heimdall with a Vengeance. It's skipping the World Snake backstory totally makes sense here. They're in a hurry. I mean, I just don't even know what do I even make of the snake anymore. I don't even know.
Make it so.
He was gone and now he's not.
How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Is this post story? No, we're still there. I've been doing side stuff all day until we got here.
Right side, incoming. Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here. Why isn't he here?
Fuck you, man. Oh shit.
No! That Valkyrie falls us through the realm ten.
Your friend.
She'll be fine. We got more important things to worry about. Even if we can breach the wall.
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
What is going on at this point? I have no idea. Game has lost me a little bit. You mad right now?
The dwarves are here. Way to go, Sindri. It's just Sindri.
I know, I'm late.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this.
Sin,
Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. I'm here to tear them down.
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giant.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Damn. Sindri is he is angry. He is not happy. Yeah, he's pissed. He's right though. Sindri's a prick. Nah, man. I feel bad for Sindri. Oh shit.
By bloody time he showed up.
You don't get to use us anymore.
Oh, okay. Suddenly it's Doom Eternal.
More or less what you wanted. I didn't want this. No. Close your heart to it. Close your heart.
Who are they?
Midgardians. Odin took them in. They shouldn't be here. They're not soldiers.
Odin put them in our path to die.
It's war. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything.
I mean, isn't it all a point of interpretation? Like, everything Odin ever does, they interpret as evil.
What are you doing?
Son, listen closely.
Like, everything he does is evil.
Because that is who you are. And And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone.
He saves people from Fimbulwinter, brings them here to let them live, and it's like Odin did that. Oh, how evil Odin was.
I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering.
Feel bad because you did this.
Wish. And mine as well. Today, we will be better.
Odin would like give people free chicken nuggets, and Atreus would be like, Odin slaughtered chickens. How could he?
The size of that thing? I think we're gonna win. I mean, if they don't kill us first.
Why have you stopped? Ragnarok is here. We finally have Odin right where we...
We will stop Odin. But we did not come to sacrifice the innocent. We will breach the wall at Hrimthur's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance. Can that weapon break open the flaw?
Only one way to find out.
You three. Get those people to safety wherever you can find it.
We will see it done. Frey and I will do what we can to slow Ragnarok.
He was not mindless before. See if he will listen to reason. Odin will not get away.
If he does.
Was there like 20 people here? Like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that sucks, I guess. Like 20 fucking people.
No! No! Protect him! I will help those that are trapped and meet you at the flaw. Go! Go, Atreus!
No! No! No!
Sentry, be careful and stay behind me!
You be careful. I'm here to fight.
More thrilling Atreus combat.
No, you can't. Shut up and fight.
God, Atreus combat is so fucking lame. So lame. Sindri's a dope ally. Oh wait, what bow do I have equipped? Hang on. Regular arrows fired in spread. Increase stun from melee attacks, I think. Oh wait, I never upgraded. Did I really never upgrade the hunters, the talon bow? I guess I never did. Oh well. Should have done that. Yeah. Throw on the Hyundai ad for on a loop for an hour. Oh, they're gonna let me play as the bear.
just want...
I don't care what you want. This changes nothing.
I agree with Sindri here, man. At least he's a good dude doing the right thing.
You really had me believing you that we didn't have to be enemies.
Dude, you're okay.
My mom was right about you all
Blanca!
along. You're a killer just like your father, and you're here to kill us all.
No, just Odin. Sindri, don't! She's a friend.
Friends don't bring the end of the world to each other's doorstep, Loki!
You're right. You're right. I made some bad decisions.
You do that a lot. I'm not sure that's a defense.
It's not a defense. I just want to make it right. Is Skilder okay? Have you seen him?
Why wouldn't he be? What are you talking about?
Odin is willing to sacrifice the Midgardians. He put them along the wall to try and deter us, knowing they can't fight. Their deaths are just meant to slow us down.
Why would he do that? And how am I supposed to believe you?
Because he's right. It's who Odin is. It's who he's always been.
Mom, why are you here? What?
He'll sacrifice anyone at a problem in front of him. The Midgardians. Your friend. Our family. Any
It's
of us.
Thor's wife.
I'd hoped that
Sif?
your father would stand up to him, but now it has to be you.
Mom, what are you saying?
I never doubted that you would make the finest Valkyrie these realms have ever seen. But not for him. Do you understand?
But our family.
Without Odin, we can be one again. A real one.
Yeah, sure.
What he's doing is wrong.
Oh, that's convenient.
He said if we held our ground, we'd be safe. He said we owed him.
You don't owe him your death.
No shit.
And now the Atreus section's over.
Dad will never let them get their grandfather.
Make it so.
Then go with them.
James Opie, thank you for the 23 months. You wish.
Are you ready to go find the rest of your people?
Yeah.
The Blanca section begins.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Finally.
Soy shit.
Shoot it.
Of course, somebody's got a fucking Blanca emote. Now that was easy.
Well done, son. Well done.
What a pointless section that was. What an absolutely pointless section. God, it is so pointless
Thor's daughter.
that you can play as Atreus in this game. So pointless.
fight well.
My dad taught me.
That much is clear.
Yeah, well, thanks. Sorry if you know.
I know.
Still standing, yeah?
Watch out!
Watch out! What's going on? I thought Ragnarok was supposed to help us.
The creature is not whole. What remains is incomplete. It cannot fulfill its purpose.
Behind you, father!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Watch your left!
I did kind of go Marvel with this.
Where'd Sentry go?
He has done his part. The rest is on us.
Okay. Sindri is off actually playing God of War. He went running off to go kill everybody. Odin!
Gotcha! Watch out!
Alrighty. A Sindri section where I'd rather play as Sindri than Atreus. How does Sindri teleport? It's like the magic of the dwarves. Yeah. Thor's wife, Thrud's mom was just like, yeah, Odin sucks. Let's get him. And that was it. She changed sides. That was all it took.
On your right!
Yep. Yeah, whatever. Kill Odin, pretty much. Is Thor dead? That changed everything. Yeah, that was pretty much it, right? Or... Would the Benny Hill song or the entire story be more coherent? I like Thrud just standing there watching me wailing on. She's like standing right next to me like, yeah, that's the thing he's doing. She's studying.
I think I see something.
The Great Lodge. It's where we gotta go.
Wait. F? Maybe I dropped some frames. Are we good? Should be good. Family hug. Are we all good? You guys can see me? 1 2 1 2 check. Everybody all doing well? All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Of all the characters who could die, I think Freyr could die. That'd be cool.
That may not be our biggest problem right now.
Get back to your sister. You must hold back Ragnarok. This fight is mine.
But if I could just...
Take Atreus in the mask and do not look back.
Wait, did Thor just hit Jormungandr back in time?
Away from her! I am done with you and your son! No more fucking games! And this time, I'm allowed to kill you. We do not need to do this. We do. It's what we are. Is that it? Won't be enough. I can take it. And you.
Thor, the lad seems to think you've changed. Move it and stop this.
Talking's over. Fight and die.
Ow.
You're what the All-Father made you. You can choose to... Thor, think for yourself a lot. Your family's falling apart.
Enough! Don't act like you know. You attack my daughter! No! I did not! You bring this to my home! To my family!
Stay in control of it, brother!
I know!
Stay in control! Let it out, man! Rip up the fucking shreds! What do you mean stay in control? Gouge his fucking eyes out! Who cares?
If this is the end, you'll die first! Then you're king!
Make it so.
I thought we were gonna wield it.
Still won't be me!
Thor, this isn't what rude when...
Keep her name out of your damn mouth!
Oh no! There was health right there. Keep her name out of your fucking mouth.
Still won't be me!
Thor, this isn't what rude when...
Keep her name out of your damn mouth! Everything was fine before Loki showed up! He almost convinced me!
Okay, Okay, these like AoE effects are, I'm trying to do the fight, but these AoE effects all around me are kind of crazy. Okay. There's so many AoE.
Won't be me. Keep your name out of your damn mouth. Everything was fine before Loki showed up. He almost convinced me. Had me believing things could change. Thor, listen to me. You have nothing I want to hear. Odin does not have... Shut the fuck up! Come on! What are you waiting for?
Your daughter. My son calls her friend.
If you try to hurt her...
I would not.
Don't you know what I've done?
Yes! But what will you do now?
We don't change. Or destroy us.
No more. No more. For the sake of our children, we must be better.
Does Kratos just kind of run around saying be better to everybody and that's how he wins? I kind of prefer when he gouged their eyes out and shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Why isn't he dead? Are you talking? Who told you to do that? You don't talk. You don't think. I think. You kill. It's a simple fucking concept.
Larry David.
About you. I just didn't want to see it.
What is this? Are you broken? I am your father. Take the hammer and kill who I tell you to kill.
Jeff, you fat fuck.
No.
I didn't want this. I did not want this. Dude, this was all their fault. They've done this to us, to our family. Looks Looks like I gotta do everything around here.
Your own son? You granddaughter! What?
Rude's gonna be fine. I saved her. And Thor, that one's on you. You turned him against me. You turned them all against me.
I'll calm down, Anakin Skywalker. All right, bye, Odin, I guess.
Right time! Incoming! Odin, please! You can stop this!
You can stop this! Just give me my map!
Sure! Trust you! Sounds like a great idea!
Boy, that runic attack is worthless. Alright, got you. That runic attack is garbage, man. I feel like that big blast wave, that fucking does nothing. Like, I've never seen it do anything. Hang on, 1 second. I'm going back to the other one. Yeah, this one's better for sure.
Granddaughter! What?
Rude's gonna be fine. I saved her. Thor, that one's on you. You turned him against me. You turned them all against me.
You have done that yourself.
Odin, please! You can stop this!
Ow.
Stop this! Just give me my map!
Sure! Trust you! Sounds like a great idea! Brother, get up! Brother!
Odin t-shirts are worthless now. Only an Odin deals in absolutes.
Your own son? Your granddaughter! What?
Rude's gonna be fine. I saved her. And Thor, that one's on you. You turned him against me. You turned them all against me.
You can stop this!
You can stop this! Just give me my map!
Sure! Trust you! Sounds like a great idea!
And you can't help yourself, can you? Destroyer! That's all you are! You'll never be.
Okay, wow.
You started this fight.
No! This all started long before you showed up. You are a nobody. A plague, god, killer. This is what you wanted, right?
That was my fault. Too greedy. What is Odin the god of? I think he's I'm not sure exactly. He's called the Allfather, right? So he's seen as like the creator of the universe or shit, right? The health bar is bait. Oh, Odin didn't know I was the god of checkpoints. I kind of wish it wouldn't do that. I kind of wish it wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'd rather have a well-designed boss fight that was everything, you know? Like one life bar, not like this. That's just kind of how the boss fights are in this game.
Long enough. This is not how it ends. Behind you, brother. I won't let it end this way.
Left side!
So, was this everything you hoped for? Was your plan really all that much better than mine? I hope you got exactly what you want.
Not quite yet. Think you're the only one who can craft a binding spell? I spent many long winters thinking about what I would say to you as I watched you take your last breath. But now, I realize there's only one thing I need you to know. You have no hold on me anymore.
That's my Frigg. I forgot how good you look with wings.
Oh, husband. You always sought knowledge well. Now, I'm going to teach you what it's like to lose everything. Bow to your queen!
I always loved you, you know.
You've never loved anyone!
Not make me fucking play as him. Swear to God. No. No, 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 no.
Freya?
You did it, Loki. No, no, no. No, no more fighting. No. None of that matters now. This is your moment, Loki. Groa tried to hide you from me, but this is your destiny. Champion of the Jotnar. Only he can put on the mask. Only he can gaze.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat.
I guess.
Into the truth of creation. Unfold the secrets of life and death. No more doubt, no more confusion. You were born for this. Put on the mask, Loki. Ask it the question.
This is your choice, son. I trust you.
What? This is all out of nowhere. What? This is like literally all out of nowhere.
No! 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 Why did you do that? What was it all for? You choose to be nothing!
So be it.
You've waited a long time for this, haven't you, Fred? So have I!
Too late for that!
Got it!
Oh shit.
Three against one, and you're gonna get me, old fucker! What did you call me? That one was wrong!
So stupid. He's firing birds at me.
You and your little vines.
You don't get it! No!
Oh shit.
You've ruined everything! Everything I've worked for! Everything I've killed for! I just wanted answers!
Jeez, man. More fucking raining bullshit on my head. More fucking raining bullshit on my head, man.
You've ruined everything! Everything I've worked for! Everything I've killed for! I just wanted answers!
Funky Lee!
Jesus Christ!
Use your arrow.
Got it!
If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki. What's it all for?
Whew, boy, a lot of spam in this fight. My God. The checkpointing seems absurd. Yeah, like I would rather one fight without checkpoints that was balanced than like, oh, and then a checkpoint, and then a checkpoint, and then a checkpoint.
I just wanted answers.
I could not dodge any of that.
If you just played your part, none of this would have happened.
Can I land?
What's it all for? Answer me, Loki! What's it all for?
Use your arrows.
Got it!
Sure, whatever, game. Odin just flies away.
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything I killed for! I just wanted answers!
Damn it.
If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki! What's it all for? You use these on our son too?
Your arrows.
Got it!
I am stun locked. I can't do anything. Ah! Ooh! Ah! That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. All right.
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything I've killed for! I just wanted answers!
Ow. That's the second crash. Odin's most evil trick. He's very powerful. Very powerful. Werewolf, thanks for $5. DC89, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it.
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything I killed for! I just wanted answers! If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki! What's it all for? You use these on our son too?
Yikes, man. Yikes. A lot of shit in this fight. Game crash is the reason for the checkpoints. At least you don't lose any progress. The Thor fight happened already. I think Thor is dead. I think.
Everything I worked for! Everything I killed for! I just wanted answers! If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki! What's it all for? This was our chance, Loki. I could have had my answers. I could have learned the truth. You took that away from me. I could have made things better. We could have made the 9 realms better.
This was never about the realms, or me. It was about you.
You destroyed everything. My home, my family, my kingdom.
You did those things. Your choices. You killed your own son.
It wasn't my choice. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You have to stop. You can choose to be better.
No, I can't. I have to know what happens next. I will never stop.
Why'd you have to say that? Sofna. Apfra. Desu. Sofna. Hithan. Sofna. Sofna. we do with him?
This is where Kratos just.
I swore I would never rob from you the choice between life and death.
I have waited so long for this moment.
Freya, be better. Hashtag be better.
Now that I'm here.
Are we just gonna all keep passing it around in a circle?
Stop this madness. That's all that matters.
Just keep passing it around. See, Sindri's the only one playing God of War. He's the only goddamn one playing God of War here. Sindri of War.
It's Ragnarok. He's here.
Time to go. Go where exactly?
You didn't exit?
How?
It's giant stuff. Okay, follow me, quickly.
What? You have to go. Freya! It's time.
Let the sea student have his moment. What is that camera angle?
No matter what happens, I'll be with
What was
you.
that?
But your path is your own. Follow it, and you'll end up right where you're supposed to be.
Huh?
There he is. Wake up, Atreus. Wake up. Glad you've come back to us.
Hi. Where's my father?
Somewhere here in the hold. He'll be glad to see you.
Thanks, Hare.
Boy, they massively dropped the ball on the story on this game. Massively. The story in this game is a mess. It is a fucking mess. Anybody telling you otherwise is selling. Either they are complete morons. Like the people that are telling you otherwise for the story, they're either morons or they're
How did
lying.
we all get here?
The story is
Towers?
bad.
Sorry. I should really find my father.
Just bad.
Mom, stop it. I'm fine.
Hush. Thrud,
Loki!
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and
It's just bad. It's
I'm
bad.
sorry. Thor. He tried, you know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Nothing will fix what you're feeling. But I hope there's some comfort in knowing Odin's gone.
There absolutely is.
Loki,
It was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
For a bit? Then I've got something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get the rest of the Asgardians to Vanaheim. To help rebuild.
Then I hope it can be a fresh start for them. And you. Oh, and Thrud. I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
See ya, Loki.
Take care.
Boy, I gotta say, man, I really like the God of War 4 as a travelogue. It's like, you know, it's like a big, like it's a journey to go from point A to point B, and then everything happens in between there, and then you learn so much about the characters. Like, I'm kind of stunned at how bad the story has ended up being in this game. I'm kind of stunned at it. It's still delightful seeing Kratos. Like, Kratos, Mimir, the character interactions are all good. But everything else about it is like terrible.
Really? Loki! Hey! Glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me. Did you have a head injury? Everything was a blur. Maybe that was someone else. Anyway, man, I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
People better start dying.
Like
I think we've pretty much hit
I'm
it.
just happy to help folks. We're on track to have bedrolls for everyone, and your friend's wolves have been helping out with hunting. We should have plenty to feed everyone.
No shit.
No shit? And hey, thank you for everything. We wouldn't even be here without you and your friends.
Yeah, of course. I just wish we could have gotten more people out.
Just gonna slowly back away.
You did good.
Thanks, Skilder. Take care, okay?
Hey.
Sorry, I'm glad you're okay. I just gotta make sure my dad is too.
Yeah. Go find him.
Be better.
Oh, there he is. And one for the kid, too. Skull!
Here. Skull. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And Freyr's sacrifice.
Wait, Atreus lives, but Freyr died? All right, I'm not a huge fan of Freyr, but he got a kind of raw deal.
So where was I? Oh. When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. The legend came before the man. But the man himself was very
Man, he got a
different.
really bad. Burger lives, but Freyr dies.
He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
This is true. And incredibly charming.
All right, stop. Y'all are gonna make me start crying all over again.
They were right next to each other.
Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you.
They were right next to each other, and Atreus lives, but Freyr dies.
I'm pleased to see
He's
you
like
awake.
Bad Luck Brian.
Freya,
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
you saved us all. I'll never forget that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know. You grew into that bow after all. You are a formidable warrior, but even more than that, you have a good heart. Nothing you've endured has changed that.
I like that there's just a line of people we have to talk to here.
For everything.
This is like
father.
the worst possible, like most irritating ending. Like,
Atreus! Oh, you gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen, I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You listened to me, mentored me, and, well, you're basically another dad to me.
Lad.
No, I need you to hear it. I appreciate you so much.
I love you too, little brother.
See you, Mimir.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
let's shoot you again later.
I hear you're headed to Vanaheim with the Aesir.
And it's nice down here, huh?
Oh, God.
No loud noises. We're okay.
did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you.
The end of God of War 4 is like, whoa, what does that mean? Whoa, so cool. Whoa.
Okay.
The end of this game's like, oh my God, what is this shit?
Who's that, huh?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we know.
Maybe one of these days I'll surprise you.
Oh, you already have.
You were in good hands. Thank you for saving us.
She did?
I decided
Oh,
it would be better if I
I guess she did.
wrote the ending myself.
Like, I honestly can't remember a lot of what happened. It's all like a big blur of shit in my mind. It's like a car crash in my mind.
Giant visions.
Like the car crash is here, but like which car hit where and which one happened when, like I don't remember. I just looking at the car crash, like, man, that was quite a car crash.
I have to do. I just don't know how to say it.
Come with me. I've got something I want to show you. Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
I'm going back to Greece. There's still a few gods there.
Atreus, I am glad you are well.
I'm glad you are too. So, what was the end of the story?
What?
Before Ragnarok. You promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, he asked that death help him lift the logs onto his back, so that he may continue on his journey.
He wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
There's a lot of smoke out there.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms. There might
They couldn't
still
deliver on
be
all the
some
buildup that they
Aether
did in the
on
first game. Not even close. They had no idea what to do with it at all. It's a disaster of a story. It's a complete fucking a car crash of ideas, characters, places, things, and none of the and so few of it has any significance. Like none of it matters. Nothing changes.
Mother? My shrine in Jotunheim. She destroyed it. She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
She went against her own people. Our people. To protect you.
What?
It don't all open. I'm sorry.
Just keep like saying things and I'm like, wait, what? What, huh? What?
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there. And I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but
I don't want you to come.
they're my responsibility.
Yeah.
I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to. It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
I'm scared of putting my hand on the stove.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
Because of your choices. Who to trust. Who to call friend.
But you must do it.
Son.
I'm scared of subbing to you.
You are ready.
That is why you must do it. Hashtag be better.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
Apes together, strong.
Take care of everyone.
Yeah, you're right. It is unintelligible. You're right.
What did you see in there, brother?
I guess now. Please explain.
There is much to do. Much to rebuild.
It mirrors the end of God of War 3. When Zeus was saying that.
Would you join me?
Aye.
We'll see to it. Together.
That wasn't Egypt, no. Oh. Oh. Eos, thank you for the 5 gift subs, man. Thank you very much.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
Another one for the big boy himself. Skull!
Skull.
The script and direction for this game is different from God of War 2018. Next game setup. You know, after God of War 4, I was like, oh my god.
Families will stay together.
I'm so excited for the next game. Holy shit. After this game, it's like...
Thank you.
Eh.
I appreciate that.
Eh.
And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it.
It can wait a while, yeah.
Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
Ragnarok's over, but much remains for Kratos, Freya, and Mimir. Explore the surviving realms to discover the remnants of Asgard. Test your mettle in the crucibles of Muspelheim. Seek out the fearsome berserker souls. Complete favors. Ratatotsker awaits with new Yggdrasil seeds to help travel the realms. Ah. So now you can continue playing beyond this point. And,
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard.
Pieces of Asgard. Okay. Favors the last remnants of Asgard. Like, there's no actual credits.
There's going to be a get-together to honor Brok's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Okay, so something in Svartalheim. Yeah. I mean, thoughts on the game? Usually, like, God of War 4 ended with, like, actual credits and then the post-credits scene. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's a lot of fun. Some of the, there's some weird decisions in regards to the skill tree and the way it all, like, ends up. Like, the way it all, like, happens, you know. That was just a poor ending. Brok favors show credits. Is that, maybe that's the last thing you do? There's another ending. I guess let's go to Brok's and Svartalfheim. Let's go see that first and see something happens from there. I'm sorry, but maybe, you know, stories are very personal things.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Stories are very personal things. And, you know, what you find is a great story, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of how stories work. I find this story to be horrible. Horrible. I cannot believe how bad it ended up being.
Told me about your visit to secure Hell's army.
Can't believe
but
it.
was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelger.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
Okay. Did I get all the ravens? I did not. I think I'm missing 2. I kind of accidentally walked into the end of the game and I couldn't get out. I was doing stuff and then I got stuck. I guess this is where we're going, right? For the bar? Which story is the worst? Last of Us Part 2 or this? Can we finish the ravens to see? I mean, there's still like the berserkers and stuff. I gotta be honest, like a lot of my desire to play the game has kind of faded away. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what this thing with Brok is gonna be, but yeah. Okay, now I always get lost here.
There, fancy a riddle.
If you fancy a boot to the head.
Riddle solved.
Let's see, is this it? Nope. Where the fuck is it? Shop. Every time I've ever come to this area, I've been lost trying to find the fucking thing. Every fucking time. That's not it. Go to goals and oh yeah, that's a good point. Beyond Ragnarok. The 9 realms. All the ingredients mentioned. Let us return. Odin releasing Garm. I don't see it. Anybody see it? Trial of the Dead. Yeah, I don't see it. You lost the entire game. The map. Did you know? I have been lost a lot. Yeah, that's true. Oh. I think Lunda. Oh, I have to talk to Lunda. Is that really? I have to talk to her. You have to talk to Lunda at one of the blacksmith parts. Okay. Can you turn off checkpoints for boss? You can turn off checkpoints for boss fights. I don't think so. There's a bunch of people keep saying, "Oh, you can do this and you can do that," but you actually can't. So. You guys are wrong. Disparo, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, Disparo. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Fucking shit.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brok in Svartalfheim.
A funeral?
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niedervallir.
We will be there.
We already, like, heard about that. Alright.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
Okay, attend the funeral. Let me activate this one. Oh, we're already tracking it. Okay. ATT girl is not a good voiceover actor. She from Texas. I don't like funerals in real life in a video game. All right, which one's Svartalfheim? Here we go. Okay, somewhere over here. She's the worst. Yeah, she is. I mean, she's barely a character, so I can't say I really care. But press F to pay your respects. Yeah, some of the comedy and swearing in the game is a little forced. I agree. All right, here we go. Giant stuff. Yeah. Oh, it actually was. Was it actually? Oh, it actually was here.
Alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's here.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Can we just do the cutscene? 1,000 meters in this direction. Jesus Christ. Wait, what is with this compass? The compass constantly, like, if you're actually following the compass, it's like constantly spinning around in the most irritating way. I hate it so much. So annoying. Also, since Odin's dead, shouldn't the town be like open now? Because weren't the dwarves afraid of Odin? Like, or would they be like, hey, all right, we're all open now? Really? Come on, man! Go away. I'm getting in the fucking boat. Bye. Like, I was thinking about, like, after the stream, like, what if we sat down and tried to write down the plot of the game in WordPad? And I was like, oh, that could be interesting. Like, what actually happened? Then I'd be like, my God, that would be such a mess. Like, how much of a fucking mess would that be? And there'd be so many, like, pointless things on there. There'd be so much pointless shit. Like, remember that whole thing? Remember that whole... All right, here's an example. Remember that whole time we have to go get Surtur because we have to start Ragnarok and we need Surtur on our side. So you go on this long fucking bullshit thing to get Surtur. And then when you get there, it's like, no, actually, Surtur is going to kill the innocent people. So we have to stop Surtur. And then that's it. So there was, like, no point at all. Like, there was nothing. We got him on our side to stop him when he got there. So we could have just not and been fine. And if you say, but the prophecy required it, I'm gonna fucking shit on your head. But the prophecy said he had to be there. Not to mention, like, the mask is the biggest fucking, like, mystery box pointless MacGuffin like I've ever seen, ever. Like, what was the fucking point? Who cares? Like, I was trying to think, like, oh, maybe, like, Athena is the one that told Odin about this, and if there's something else going on with that, like Odin, basically Odin committed suicide trying to do something that made no sense, and he destroyed everything for a mask that we don't know what it does, and it has no point. Like, what was the point of it? And we never found out. You'd be like, well, maybe they'll reveal the next one. Like, bro, like, I'll just play the next, maybe in the next 40-hour game, this story will make sense. Like, fuck you. That doesn't make any, that's horrible. Like, a story has to stand on its own right? Well, Pandora's box was like in God of War 1, Pandora's box was a weapon that could kill a god, and that's what transforms Kratos into Godzilla. So, like, okay, that has a point. Like, God of War 3, they tried to change that, but in God of War 1, that at least, like, kind of made sense, right? Old Man Chaos, thank you for the resub. Thank you very much. Like, just wow. Just, like, really, really bad writing. Like, really bad. Just awful, man. Thank you, Old Man Chaos. I mean, on the upside, the gameplay itself was actually, like, enjoyable. Like, the game is fun to play, and it's fun to explore and upgrade, and the basic stuff is all still there, but, man, what a mess. What a fucking mess.
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning, Barb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brok certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so.
They, like, threw him on the dirt here. Think Atreus gonna be here?
We can begin.
Why is there a Kate Kona woman in Asgard? I like a Viking funeral. Send me out on a flaming ship. I like that. I'm sorry, him walking in from off screen. Dude, Sindri is the real God of War. If there's anything redeeming about the story, it's character moments like this, and like they're pretty far and few between, and they overdo the Kratos Atreus, like father son. They overdo it, and it also makes no sense, but there are some good moments. There are a couple. Couldn't I use the blades to set it on fire from here?
Make it so.
Lumpino, thank you for the 15 months. So is the choir chanting out of his ass? Like, I get the music, but is the choir coming out of his ass? I don't understand. Oh.
Sindri. Brok was...
A hole.
What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
Oh boy. Riddle from earlier in the game. What a middle finger. Barb hates lore. No, it's not that I hate story. It's that I have very, very high standards.
Make it so.
And the previous game is one of my favorite video game stories, if not my favorite. So
make it so.
It's a huge step down. Huge step down. Nebuchadnezzar, thanks to 23 months. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right, yeah, it's not that I hate stories. And this was... The story of this game was... The story of... It was like the only story I was looking forward to in a video game. Like, the only other stories I was kind of into were Horizon Zero Dawn. Which that one was... The Forbidden West was okay. A little weird. And ends up kind of being like, whatever. I'm not so interested anymore. This one is like, wow. Okay, wow, you really fucked it up. You really messed this up. They had so much. It's so much they could have done. And yeah. I mean, anyway, gameplay wise, still very fun. I feel like some of the I obviously played in the hardest difficulty. Some of the fights are a little annoying, obviously. I feel like the end of the game, man. The fight with Thor was like kind of disappointing, honestly. It kind of went very fast. He's pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is that they add in some AoE effects. Like it's the same fight from the beginning. Like I think Baldur actually was better from the first game. And Odin was kind of cool, I guess, but even he was really simplistic. So I gotta say, like the final bosses, like fighting Odin and Thor, especially when you compare to how fucking wild fights were from like God of War 1, 2, 3, even 4, right? In 4, the Baldur wasn't that crazy, but like you've got like the giant falling and like all the crazy shit happening in God of War 4. Like I think like the fights, I would say that the last bit of the game was pretty disappointing. Was pretty disappointing, honestly. So end of the game was kind of disappointing. I would say that this game is definitely not as good as God of War 4. I would also put God of War 3 ahead of it. And yeah, you know, I don't know. There's no big spectacle in this game. Felt rushed at the end. Felt like another one of those big, like, and a big car crash of shit again that just like didn't make a lot of sense. So lacking in areas. What's the score? I would say that I liked both Forbidden West and Elden Ring better than God of War Ragnarok, but I still had a really good time with it. I still had a lot of fun. So had a good time with it. I was watching to see how Ragnarok transformed the entire world into its massive ending arena. I hope we can get another God of War 1 through 3 style playing like focused on just pure violence. Well, I mean, I feel like man, I mean, I think going into Ragnarok, I thought like, man, like setting up this fight, like the only way Kratos is going to be able to stand a chance against Thor and Odin is if he like loses his shit again. Like he's going to have to, like, that's going to be some badass fight, you know? And it's like, not really. No, it's just kind of like it's just done. what's my rating? I would say that God of War 4, I would say is like a 9.5 out of 10 for God of War 4. Like, and it's just like some minor quibbles and little things about it that probably keep it from being a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a fantastic game. I think this game I would say is like a 7 out of 10, I think, at max. Maybe 7.5. So yeah, I'd say God of War 4 was really close. Really close to a 10 out of 10 for me. I'd say this one's about a 7 out of 10. So I would say I definitely like God of War 3 and 4 better than this game. I probably like 1 and 2 better than this game, honestly. Well, story, the thing is that there's so much emphasis because they made me care about the story so much in God of War 4. And then they fucking, like, going into God of War 3, like, Zeus, I bring the destruction of Olympus. Like, I don't really care about the story. I just want to see badass shit happen. God of War 4 is like, oh my god, like I actually care about the story now. And then God of War Ragnarok's like, nah, here's the story. So that actually kind of like hurts more. Like, if I didn't care about the story, I wouldn't care about the story, right? But now that I do care about the story, now I'm that much more disappointed. Like, going from God of War 1 to 2, like, I don't care about the story. Like, okay, now we're fighting Zeus. All right, whatever, man. That's cool. Can't believe Sonic Frontiers had a better story than Ragnarok. I mean, I don't think the story is, like, completely unsalvageable crap, because I think Odin is a really interesting character. I think, like, they set him up, and it's like, oh, Odin, and he's so interesting and cool, right? But then you find out Odin is just suicidally going for this mask that we find out nothing about. Like, can you understand? All right, like, I know some of you always want to fight me. I know you do. Can you understand that the mask is fucking, like, really stupid? Like, the whole mask thing is this magical device that is so important, and we find out nothing about it, or why Odin essentially commits suicide going after this mask, and we find out nothing about it. We don't find anything out about the rift he's found. Like, nothing comes of that at all. Like, no explanation. And I'm speculating that there's going to be something about it, and there's just not. It's nothing. There is nothing to that. Do you understand? Like, and so much relies on the mask, right? Because that explains Odin's motivation, right? But nothing ever comes of it. No, it's so unimportant. Nothing matters. So, like, that single-handedly takes the game down. It would have been better off if Odin was just like, I don't want to die and I want to stay in control of the 9 realms. Like, that would have been better than introducing the mask, right? That literally would have been better. It's a magical device that you see all prophecy is real, so when they break it, it means free will. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're doing the writer's work for them here. Shut the hell up, dude. Shut the hell up. Yeah, the rift was the literal plot hole Odin was seeing. Would have been cool to see. Right, yeah. I was thinking, like, what if Athena came to these lands and manipulated Odin and was like, has been Odin got this mask from Athena, and he's trying to find answers because he's trying to break into other realms like Tyr did or something. But like that's what I was thinking. But like, no, none of that's true at all. No, that's all bullshit. None of that's actually happening. So I say this game is a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And if I was rating the story, if I was rating just the story, I would say it's like a 2 out of 10 for the story. The story is the biggest thing that kneecaps this game. And there's also some other gameplay sections, like the Atreus sections also bring this game down for sure. The Atreus sections are dull as hell. And like that, especially the second one. Oh man, the second Atreus section is so awful. And then at the end, they have one more Atreus section. You transform into a bear for like 2 seconds. There's like barely any mechanics around it, and then it's over. Like, wow, what a pointless interlude that was. Like, there was no point in doing that at all. Oh yeah, the bar fight, that was fucking pointless. Not to mention every goddamn Atreus section is using the mask, which we find out nothing about the mask. So the mask not only ruins Odin's character and his motivation, it also ruins every Atreus section because it came to nothing. Never mind the fact that Atreus is so scared of Odin and his father dying that he ends up going to serve Odin. So like, that doesn't make any sense. YouTube has a trailer that explains the mask. If you have to use a supplemental material of like a book or a comic or something else to explain the thing that I just played, then that's not an excuse, and that's not okay. You're just memeing, but no supplemental material here is going to fix that. Everything has to stand on its own right. Has to stand on its own right. Like, going and reading Star Wars novels does not make like episode 1, 2, and 3 better. Like, you have to judge the movies on their own. Almost ate the onion there. Or a Fortnite event. Right. What about Kratos crying at the end? I guess the ending, if I'm to interpret the ending, is that Kratos is now worshipped and he's seen, like, he's no longer seen as like a monster, right? Now he's like seen as this great god who did this great thing or something, I guess. So like I guess the question is, who are these people? Are these like the people on Earth? Like the people, yeah, and he's being worshipped now, so like now he's actually like worshipped as a god or something. So like I guess that's the implication there. Is Kratos' story over? I love Kratos' design. I feel like his design is rad. Like, he's such a cool character. I could definitely see them reusing him, but I kind of feel like they dead-ended his character and they've kind of neutered everything about him. Like, I understand that, like, it was cool to see him go from rage monster to like loving father, but now I don't know what he is anymore. Like, what is he? Like, I have no idea. So like I don't know where this story leaves him, honestly. So I'm gonna find answers about the mask on Wikipedia. I don't know where it leaves him, honestly. So, a loving god. Dark Knight Kratos. It's shit because you have to read outside media to know who they were. Go back to Rage Monster, then kill him off. I mean, then that would undo some of the great work from God of War 4. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Mess. What a mess. I don't know where this game leaves us. Like, I feel like I have to write all the events of the plot down to like make sense of it, and then even then it wouldn't make sense at all. Like, none of it would make sense. It's supposed to be that I don't care where he's going now. I mean, I still love Kratos. I love his character. I think Christopher Judge is awesome. Like, nothing would ever make me not like Kratos at this point. I still love Kratos. So he becomes the villain of Resident Evil 9. No, I don't think anything could ever make me not love Kratos. He's just too awesome. The mythology itself doesn't make sense. I mean, that's not a justification for like. See, the thing is that Oculus, the mythology is just the backdrop. The mythology is the backdrop in God of War 4 for a father and son binding story. A father and son who get to know each other, and he becomes a good father, and like that's the story. The mythology is just a backdrop for that. Like, what, I don't know what the backdrop of this story is. I don't know anything of what just happened. Like, I watched it all. I paid attention. I listened to all the lore. I watched the story, and the story is just such a mess that like I don't know anything about it. It seemed like hashtag be better. It honestly became a meme at the end of hashtag be better. Thor had a good arc. His endings seemed cheap. I mean, let's keep in mind for Thor that he wasn't in like 98% of the game, buddy. Like, he wasn't in like all of it. Can you stream yourself reading? Like, Thor was at the beginning and then he flies away, and then you don't see him again for like 25 hours. And then he's around Atreus a little bit. Atreus like, hey, why don't you blah 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 spend time with your daughter? And then like, be better. And then he tries to kill Atreus. Atreus runs away. Then he comes back and it's like, I'll be better. And then boom, dead. Like, that was it. Like, he was really in the game for like what, 20 minutes tops or something. Like, Baldur, I feel like, had much more development. Like, you find out way more about Baldur, and you spend more time, and there's more development. Like, remember that scene where you're in Helheim and you get to see Baldur wrestling with his inner demons, right? And that was really cool. And there were moments where Baldur was fighting against Freya, and that was just so much more interesting than like Thor is like, he's a drunk, I guess. I don't know. Part with the girl in the dream was very poorly written and bizarre. Am I excited for the sequel to this game? God of War, Love and Thunder.
Odin wanted a Thor Katori stick. Too soon?
Werewolf, thanks for $5. Appreciate it. We should have made 3 games. I think that this entire thing, the entire game needed to be rewritten. Like the entire thing from the ground up. I mean, no, it's a fucking incredibly beefy sequel. It's not a DLC. Like, this is a huge game. I mean, fucking A, dude. How many hours did I put in this game? 50 hours? 60? Like 50 something hours? A DLC. This is not a DLC at all. It's a true sequel. It's a true sequel. Novasan, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You like Freya's story arc? Yeah, I don't think the story is all bad. I think it's kind of cool that Freya reconciles, you know. I think Freya's arc kind of makes sense to me. I thought Freyr was like, what a fucking joke of a character Freyr was. Like, what a waste. It's definitely fun. It's just, I can just listen to Mimir and Kratos talk like all day. Like, I can just listen to them talk and tell stories. Like, that's just awesome. I like finding out more about Mimir. I liked that. Obviously, Atreus doesn't have more of a past to delve into because he's so young. But then what they did with Atreus, like let's gather the fruit on the ox for 3 hours. Like, holy shit, that part was so fucking dull. Giant stuff. Thoughts on Burger? Me like Borger. They brought in 3 new writers 8 months before release. Yeah, I this game I think needed to be rewritten, and I think that people are saying that Balrog was not the director behind this game, and I feel like his absence was definitely noted. Definitely noted. Can you go back and boop the snoot? Absolutely noted. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he was around in some capacity, but who knows? He was the producer. I mean, maybe after the success of God of War 4, he took a step back from doing a lot of work and he just decided to produce, right? Good director changes everything. He was the creative director. He had the total creative control. Top 3 characters besides Kratos. I mean, I would say the best character, like if you're talking about God of War 4 and 5, I would say it's definitely going to be Mimir, Freya, and probably Baldur. I liked Baldur. Those would be the top 3 characters. Although, I don't know. I like the dwarves too, Brok and Sindri. Maybe I replace Baldur with Brok and Sindri. Sony for sure intervene. I thought, again, like, I think, like, some of the notes here were cool, though. Like, I think finding out that Brok is missing a piece of his soul and shit, and, like, Sindri and, like, all of that. There's definitely, like, sinew there. Like, it isn't like the plot is all, like, everything that ever happens in the story is trash. Like, I can't believe the credits are still going. It's not like the entire story is trash. There's still story notes and character moments, I think, there that are really good. You know, I think that they're really good. But it's just that the entire architect, like, if this entire story was like a building, like, maybe one part of the foundation is solid and maybe this part's okay, but that doesn't mean, like, the framework. Like, maybe the framework is rotten to the core. So even if the foundation is solid, like, the building might not stand, so to speak, right? So if you need a building, you need to have everything. So Metacritic score 94. I mean, when a game like this comes out, I feel like people are ready to board the hype train. I think whenever you see, like, I'm not afraid of giving my opinion. I think people trust me to be honest about a game, and I love the gameplay. I thought it was there's a lot to like about the gameplay for sure. I still think it's fucking weird that I only have 2 runic attacks for the axe. I still find that really fucking weird. But I mean, the combat still has the same, like, there's a lot to like about the game. But yeah, definitely like a 7 out of 10 max for sure. Yeah, fan bases like to circle the wagons and people want to fight online and stuff. You know what? You know where you actually get real opinions on stuff? It's like 2 months after something comes out is when people are like, you know what? Actually, that thing wasn't that good. In 2 months from now, you're going to start seeing people actually be like, yeah, you know what? That story kind of sucked. 2 months later, you'll start to hear about it. Whether they took a handful of good ideas, tried to make a plot out of it, or had a plot and they listened to too many focus groups. Well, I thought that there was a lot to like about the, like, I love the concept of Odin. I love the concept of Thor, but they did nothing with them, and like they literally kill Thor in 2 seconds after Kratos says #be better, And then Odin is like, book, I want the book, I want the book, and then dead. Like, that's it. Odin looked frail. I mean, Odin, like, I liked used car dealer Odin. I thought he was an interesting contrast because he can't be like a super mighty god like Thor. Like, they had to contrast that a little bit. So I liked used car salesman Odin. I liked it. IGN 10 out of 10. God of War Ragnarok's an almighty achievement and creates a new high that marks many of his peers look mortal by comparison. What a fucking crock, man. It's like it's all a rush to be who can slob the knob the fastest. Like, hang on, I can slob this knob. Like, hang on, watch me slob this fucking knob. Oh, you haven't even seen me slob a knob before. Hang on, butter up, here it comes, pucker up. Like, that's knob slobbery, man. That's just pure knob slobbery. Spineless. It's spineless knob slobbery. Hold my beer. I'm going in.
Make it so.
Biggs McLarge Huge. Thank you for the 29 months. Okay. In terms of like strict improvements from God of War 4, I definitely like the amount of different, like, the entire game. I never knew what, like, there was always, like, there were some repeated bosses for sure, don't get me wrong, but like the amount of different bosses, enemies, like monsters you uncover, like that's one of the things that was that was bad and that was not so good in God of War 4. They made that way better in this game, so no question on that. That was definitely better in this game for sure. Some of the fights, like, aside from that, some of the fights were kind of aggravating because of the amount of spam and ads for sure. But yeah. Oh yeah, the spear is a great weapon for sure. I think my only criticism of the combat is I feel like spamming runic attacks is just like, at some point in the game, you're just like, runic attack, runic attack, runic attack, runic attack, runic attack, runic attack, amulet, runic attack, runic attack. So like after a while, it starts to get a little tedious. It's like, why do we even have an R1 button in this game? Like, what is the point of R1? So, these are the longest credits you have ever seen. These are some long credits. Unlike its predecessor, which was properly directed as a holistic experience, this game feels like a machine made up of soulless modules. I would agree with that one a little bit more, I think. I think Korean IGN was onto something, honestly. We left for 20 minutes and still credits. At least the answer of will we see this replayed? I could see replaying this again someday, for sure. I wouldn't rush into it for sure. Not something I'd be super excited about. Mid-boss checkpoint is a weird. Yeah, a lot of mid-boss checkpoints for sure. I would have actually preferred if the bosses there was no checkpoint in the bosses and that they'd been rebalanced around that. Like I definitely prefer like having a fight like, I don't know, Margit or Radon, where it's just like, yeah, this is the fight, do it. Like you can lower their HP if the fight is too long, lower the HP, that's fine, but like I'd rather have no checkpoints for that for sure. So they want to make sure you're making progress no matter what. So thoughts on Sindri? Feel bad for Sindri, and I definitely blame Atreus for sure. I definitely blame Atreus. How would you rewrite Thor and Odin in this game? Well, one of the biggest problems with Odin is that we find out he is super motivated for the mask. Like the mask is everything he cares about because he's so desperate. He wants to find out what happens, like what's his purpose, why is he around, right? I guess. And somehow he thinks the mask can do that. But we never find out anything about what the mask is, what it does, where it came from, like anything about it at all. So his entire motivation makes no sense. And him going after the mask is what leads to him essentially committing suicide. Like he gets himself killed and he destroys everything. Like it's his fault. If he just didn't, he could have just not gone after the mask and he would be fine, right? So like that ruins his character. It simply would have been better if he was just in control and he didn't want to lose control and shit. You know, somebody said there was a post-credit scene and you are a fucking liar. Somebody said there was a post-credit scene and you are a goddamn liar, aren't you?
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
Make it so.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
God damn it.
Forgive, Sindri.
Goddamn Napoleon, thank you for the 12 months. Zazojo, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. I gotta hang on. Let's go ahead and save. I'm not even, you know, I gotta be honest. I've enjoyed this game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back for the rest of it. I'm honestly not sure. I'm leaning towards no right now, to be honest. There's like a couple berserkers, I guess, around. I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, a couple ravens. Yeah, the ending really took the wind out of my sail, so to speak. It like really took the wind out of my sail. At least do Gna. I mean, I don't even know if you can get to Gna, right? I'm not sure. Do the recap. See girl get hammer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Only one sail. You had to play it nonstop for 3 days. It might be that. It might be the. It might be how much I played it. I think to me it's because I'm really disappointed by the ending, and I think that's. It's sad to see something like I love the story of God of War 4, and it's sad to see it fall like that. So.